Hi everyone. Let's carry on with the topic of money at the moment. It seems to be quite a popular discussion. Reading those comments about what we define as cheap and what expensive and things mean to us. I find this question really interesting, as well as one of the other questions I posed not long ago about what's stopping us from investing in ourselves. A lot of us, without probably realising the impact that we're having on our lives, spend a lot of time dwelling on how much money we don't have, how everything's hard, everything's too expensive, etc. And if you were to put it in exactly the same context as looking at yourself in the mirror saying, I'm fat, or something similar, or those kind of words, all you're doing is continuing what you're focusing on. So if you focus on having no money and everything being hard, then that's just exactly what you're going to get. But if you focus on money being abundant, it comes easily and effortlessly, then the whole energy state of money will change for you. I also find it really interesting, people's, in no simpler way to say it, excuse is for improving themselves is the lack of money. Yet a fellow colleague or somebody who works alongside me in the skill of hypnotherapy commented on my page, had a really good comment about perhaps if we were pulled over by a cop or a police fine or something similar, of maybe $1,000. Sure enough, we would find a way to pay that fine because it's the law, and when we need to pay something, we pay for it. Yet when it comes to investing in ourselves, we don't treat it in the same manner. Perhaps a really good question is to ask yourself, especially if you're suffering from a lot of pain in terms of depression or in a unhealthy position mentally, with being overweight, suffering addictions. I guess you'd ask yourself, how much would you pay to be rid of it? And from my experience, in any of these scenarios, I would pay whatever it takes, because at the end of the day, it means the difference between a good life and a not good life. And if you want something bad enough, you'll find a way to make it happen. Some of you who know me, I'm a solo mother of 5 kids, and I find money to spend it on myself, to invest in my own personal development. And that's not being selfish, that's just knowing that for me to be able to provide for my kids, I need to be the best person that I can. So it's a pretty confronting subject, and it's well worth really investigating yourselves and what and how you look at money, and what value you place on yourself. Right, so that's my thought for you guys tonight. I look forward to hearing more from some of you in the future.